That keeps it located at...
All right.
There's a man coming here with a saw. You want me to take him and let him go on so you won't be...
Yeah. You get to that point. Then you all the way around.
Right.
Like that.
Okay, you clamp it to the form.
Then you take
front
it
to the side.
down. You turn it right over.
Seth.
What? Now you're done with that. You got your back on here, or your front.
Right.
Preferably the back. You get this one located just right.
Okay, so the shape is established then.
Yeah, the shape
So
is established.
You don't have to put it in another form to put the back or front on.
That's right. You just get this thing located, put your pins in there again to hold it where you want it, and start with.
Right. Okay, when you get through with all that, it looks like that. Laying down at the other end of the bench.
You got to clamp down all the way around.
Yeah. All right, pick that one up down at the other end of the bench there and show us what it looks like when it comes out of that process.
That's what you got when you get all this, get through with all of this.
And that finish is what you call the box?
That's the box, yeah.
That's the box?
The corpus, they call it.
The what?
A corpus.
Corpus.
Yeah. Now, once you get all that trimmed up there, then you put the purfling in. The white one in between them.
Yeah.
All around. Sand everything down nice and smooth. Then you round this edges off. Make it round instead of square.
Okay, now you're ready to attach the neck to the box.
Yep. You saw everything out roughly.
Right.
Sand it nice. That has a lot of center lines on it. Like so. You get your center lines on it and your outline for all your cuts. And then, this is not quite, this is cut off like this.
Yeah, you got one over there that's about finished.
That's the shape of the end of it here.
Right.
Then you go to work on it with a pocket knife, a scraper, and sandpaper. And get you a good chew tobacco so you don't get all shook up.
Yeah.
And you start sanding. You cut this flute around there. You cut around here this scroll, leave them buttons on. Then that moves right in there like that.
Yeah.
That is another particular. That's got to have a certain angle on it, relation to the box.
Right.
It's got to go in a certain depth in order to get your proper string length when you set your bridge up here. It's got to be, you don't want to lean in one way or the other like that.
We'll hold it up so I can see the front of it now.
You don't want to leaning one side or the other. You got to have a...
All that has certain dimensions and angles that it has to attach to.
Certain way to... That's got to go a certain way. You lay that on there. Check what you can see of the F-hole.
Yeah.
Turn it over and put it on, and you're supposed to see the same amount of each F-hole before you ever do it in there.
Right.
That ensures that your neck is in straight.
Right. And it's starting to look like a violin.
Yeah, it's starting to look like a violin. Now, once you go through all of that, the neck end, you got your peg holes drilled, everything. You start your finish on there.
See that pretty back on it. Yeah.
Got a pretty good light on it.
Yeah, it's a nice figure. Curly maple back, Sitka spruce front.
Yeah.
Handmade fiddle.
Huh?
Handmade fiddle.
All maple don't look just alike. That is called curly or tiger maple. I call that a Dalmatian.
Yeah.
Like the dog that rides the fire truck.
Yeah, it's an unusual figure. Okay, when you get it all in that state,
You all get it in the white, they call it, like this. Then you start your finish.
you mix your own finishes.
Yeah, make your own stains and colors.
Stain it. How many coats of stain you put?
Just one coat of stain.
One coat of stain.
Then you put a coat of sealer over that. And then you either start varnishing or spraying it with lacquer, whichever you choose.
So you finish it before you put the hardware on it.
Yeah. You got to a fingerboard that goes on it. Put the fingerboard on it. That's also got to be a certain dimension.
Right.
That's 19.5 to 20.5 millimeters from the top of the fingerboard here to there. That gives you the proper bridge height. The bridge sits right parallel with these notches in it. And you put a tailpiece on it. Yes.
So you got all the hardware installed.
Oh, I got all the hardware installed. Don't have it tuned up.
So you have to tune it up. It's ready to go. So all you have to do is tune it. Ready to play some music.